it's Boston Girl 5560, and I said my next video would be tracking your ovulation. So when I first started this process, you know, I actually never tried to get pregnant before, nor have I ever been pregnant before. I pretty much avoided trying to get pregnant on purpose. So the thought of trying to get pregnant was a process I had to research. So I found out that the normal woman with a 28-day cycle ovulates around the 13th or 14th day. Now, the first day of your cycle is actually the first day you start bleeding. I didn't know that. Something totally new to me. So if you start that at day 1, you need to figure out how many days is your cycle. Come to find out, I have a 25-day cycle, not a 28. So I was off the cuff wrong from the beginning. So when I started to try to track my ovulation, I just counted out 14 days and started trying to track it. And I was getting nothing. Nothing at all. It was no double lines. It wasn't anything. And I was really upset. I was like, oh my God, what if I don't ovulate? Just because I have my period doesn't mean I ovulate. And there's nothing you can take for granted that it's true. Just because you have your period does not mean you ovulate. So I started looking online. Can't find my ovulation. Can't find my ovulation. And it said that not every woman has a 28-day cycle. So I started counting. And I realized I didn't have a 28-day cycle. It was 25 days. So clearly I'm not like the normal woman. And then it said to start testing like 7 days in, not 10, 15. So I was using Clear Blue Easy Ovulation Kit, which was not cost effective. It was like $30 for 7 or some crazy amount for just 7 tests. And this website was telling me to test twice a day. So clearly I had to come up with a different alternative. So I looked on Amazon and I found this thing called Waldorf, WONDFO one-step ovulation kit. For $14, you got 50 strips. So I was like, yeah, 50 strips, $14, I can do it. They're kind of cheap though. I mean, cheap looking. They actually do the job, because I did read the comments. So they look like this. They came in like these little packets, and it tells you what is positive, what's negative, what's whatever. And then I guess you just open it up. I'll show you one. And it looks like this. So what I did was bought these little cheap Dixie cups. Well, not Dixie, like Equate cups from Walmart. You know, you pee in it, and then you just stick it in there up to the little line, and then it gives you, you know, it'll give you a double or one line there. Because what this thing does is actually tell you when you surge. It's called the LH surge. The surge tells you when you're going to ovulate. It's like this hormone that's released right before you ovulate. Not actually right before, but 24 to 48 hours before you ovulate. So you're trying to find out when you surge. So you could surge in the morning, you can surge in the evening. You know, it's not, they try to say it's not like a pregnancy test. It's not like first thing in the morning's guaranteed. So come to find out, in the morning at one point, I didn't get a positive, but in the evening I got a positive. This is very important if you're trying to really time when you ovulate. Like if you have a partner, they say have sex every other day while you're ovulating. I guess so the guy can recharge his sperm within 24 hours. But if you're doing an IUI or an insemination, you really have to get this timing down, so that you can do the insemination in a timely fashion to you. Now, they don't know exactly when a woman ovulates. Some women it can be 24, some women it can be 48. They don't know exactly. So the point is to time this as properly as possible. Now, when I go to the doctors and I start the whole process, I'm sure we'll pinpoint a time that I guess they've used that's been successful. Either way, I would definitely use these Waldorf one-step ovulation kits. I will put the link at the bottom. I'll also put a link to a website that helps you figure out where your ovulation is if you need that help. Also, Clear Blue Easy. What I did do one time was to see if it was truly working, was I used the leftover Clear Blue Easy ovulation kits I had, And when I got a positive on this, I tried it with the Clear Blue Easy, and then I did get the happy face. So I was feeling that they did work. So that's my little 1, 2, 3 on ovulation. If you have any questions, please let me know. But also, you can always use Google. That's how I found out everything. Bye, YouTube.